He doesn't even have a fucking song called Lullaby.
I don't
Why
know
does
who
he
that
get
guy
priority
is or why he
though?
exists.
Who is Shawn Mendes? Because that happened to me too. I was like,
I love Shawn Mendes. I think he's great. I think he's a great.
I don't know who
I'd
he
say-
is, but I've heard he is the male equivalent of Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
What? He's beautiful.
Yeah, I think he's a beautiful man.
He is a
I
beautiful
don't know. I'm basing this on like a 15-year-old that worked for us doing like odd jobs, and she was like, "I'm going to marry him." I'm like, okay,
I'm going to
He's
marry
just,
Shawn Mendes.
yeah, I'm like cool. Is he Mexican?
You're like, cool.
He's actually got a really
These-
cool Fender signature model. He's all flowery.
You're like, cool. That recycling bin's not going to stomp itself down.
Pretend there's Mendes at the bottom of that dirty glass, hey?
Stomp that
Where
bin
were we?
down just like this place stomps people's dreams down.
Hey, that's my business.
Stomp that bin down where it came from, or so help me.
Oh, you're referring to your current business.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not previous places of employment.
okay.
Yeah. Some lyrics here from old Shawn, hey? Shawny Mulls.
Mull
First
dog.
one. Yeah, mull wine.
Mullet.
She grew up with the children of the stars in the Hollywood Hills and the Boulevard. Her parents threw big parties. Everyone was there. They hung out with folks like Dennis Hopper, Bob Seger, and Sonny and Cher. We're on a Cher roll lately, aren't we?
Yeah.
She feels safe now in this bar on Fairfax. And from the
Fairfax Media.
stage, I can tell that. She can't let go and she can't relax. And just before she hangs her head to cry, I sing to her a lullaby. And everything.
Wow.
That's the first time I've heard Jibs like really fucking go for something there.
Mate.
Didn't he
It's
like
fi-
Tom Waits?
No, I don't like Tom Waits.
Sounds like
Right.
Tom Waits.
Oh, you
did
know
the
what I
verses
did like
for
about
this
Tom Waits? You know what I did like about Tom
What does he
Waits?
wait for?
When he died.
Yeah. Tom waits for death.
thing. Tom Waits for no man. He's not dead yet, but I'm sure he's died in some
His
of the movies.
career.
His career's dead.
But I'd also like to say that I was yesterday years old,
Yeah.
as we say, when I
you're
found
not.
out that
You're
this
30.
song has not any verses, but talking.
Yeah,
I-
spoken word.
Spoken
Yeah.
word.
Grew up with the children of the stars.
It is so creepy, man. I was
Can anyone
the
do a
worst
good
fucking
can
song.
anyone do a good Shawn Mullins impersonation here for this? Yeah?
children, stars, Hollywood Hills, and the Boulevard.
It's very Tom Waits. Just so.
I listened to his album and it's sort of that's like his signature thing. Is that
What are you
talking
wearing?
stuff.
What are you wearing under those?
Kill
pants?
someone.
Kill someone. Then tell
Tell me
me.
in chair.
Kill someone and then tell me what.
Children of the stars. He was in the Hollywood Hills train station.
It sounds like
threw
the.
a big man off into the tracks. Everyone was there.
It sounds like he's stalking some chick that's like got famous parents,
Yeah.
basically, isn't it?
It sounds like.
you reckon he's like the lullaby serial killer? Like that's what
Lullaby
it is. It's like-
killer.
Yeah, and I sing to her a lullaby.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah. Have you ever seen those like
as he's like strangling her to death, looking in her eyes?
Everything's
Ever
gonna be
seen
alright,
those?
love. Rockabye. Rockabye.
You know how they'll do like a comedy movie, but they'll set it to like they'll make the thing look like it's a horror.
Yeah,
You ever seen those? Like you could
Yeah.
do that with this song, man. Like you could be
Oh,
like,
100%. Yeah.
yeah,
So, Chips,
You
being a bit of a film buff, what's
Yeah.
Dennis Hopper in?
He's the baddie in Speed.
Oh, yeah. He's the
Yeah.
speed in Speed.
He's
Yeah.
also
He's the taco in Speed.
yeah. He's an easy rider and stuff
Waterworld,
like that,
apparently.
back in the day.
I actually,
Yeah, he's a bad guy in Waterworld as well. Yeah.
I was like, oh, Dennis Hopper, and then realized I googled him, and I was like, oh wait, I'm thinking of Dennis Hoffman.
I'm thinking of Kermit the Frog.
I'm thinking of Dennis the Menace. Mr. Wilson. Yeah, so basically, yeah, this chick's got famous parents, she gets to hang out with cool people like Sonny and Cher, gets to watch Sonny go all whack-a-mole on Cher every now and again, and then fucking he stalks her when he's at bars. Yeah?
That's exactly what's happening.
Yeah, cool.
I like the last line. Just before she hangs her head to cry, I sing to her a lullaby. So she's gone, and he goes, lullaby.
Well, does that not sound like a horror movie to you?
Absolutely.
Like he's got her chained up in like a fucking cabin in the woods, and it's like she's about to cry. He's like, "Don't cry, don't cry. I'll sing you a lullaby."
She's like, but I'm terrified.
I fucking think you're a bit creepy. No, she'll be right, mate. I was fucking singing a lullaby. That's worse. Don't do that. I'm gonna.
Shh. It's frightening. Don't fight it. Don't fight it. The chorus, quick and easy. Everything is gonna be all right. Rockabye, rockabye. Everything is gonna be all right. Rockabye, rockabye, rockabye.
Yeah, so fucking stupid that he's like.
But
I don't understand what's going on. What's happening? What
Rockabye? I guess like he's referencing like Rockabye Baby on the treetop.
no, I think he's saying like I'm a rock dude. Like
He's doing a rock version of a lullaby.
rock and roll.
Yeah.
Like this isn't a lullaby, it's a rockabye.
But who is she? What's her problem? What the fuck is wrong with this girl that she grew up with the Children of the Stars? She lives in Hollywood Hills. Her parents threw big. I'm confused. Why is she crying?
Oh, look, it stinks of your privileged elite. Always got the issues, always with the problems.
But she has a laptop for Facebook and one for Word and one for fucking Skype.
Yeah,
Excel.
exactly. If you had one laptop that you got to use Microsoft Word on and the other one you get to use Facebook on, how could you possibly be upset?
No.
That's all you ever need.
Yeah. Microsoft Word on one, Facebook on the other.
Second Microsoft Word on the other.
Verse 2. She still lives with her mum outside the city, down that street about a half a mile, and all her friends tell her she's so pretty, but she'd be a whole lot prettier if she smiled once in a while, because even her smile looks like a frown. She's seen her share of devils in this angel town.
How can someone be prettier if they smile, but their smile looks like a frown?
Yeah, it's so.
I don't know. Have you? Do you know there's those people that you come across that just have that resting frown face, like
Resting bitch face.
RBF.
yeah. Well, I think it's even a bit. It's before bitch is like a straight, like as in there's nothing dead behind the eyes sort of thing, like a
Shania
bitch face.
Twain,
Frown is
like,
like
unimpressed.
Yeah, not impressed. But
Shania.
a frown is like, you've got to put a lot of muscles into making that frown. But there's just some people that always look like they're frowning.
Yeah.
And I see those people and go, that'd be a real fucking downer to be around.
Actually, that's me. I'm always frowning because I fucking hate everyone. So that's fair enough.
Yeah, but that's it. You know why though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How brutal is he when he's like, she'd be a whole lot prettier if she smiled once in a while? Like,
That's
do you
the
think
worst thing when people say
That's
that.
the worst thing you could say to a woman or anyone
Yeah.
ever.
Like we've worked out that he's stalking her. Like
Yeah.
I can only take from this line that he's like hiding in a bush and just sitting there going like she's not smiling and he's sitting there going like, she is fucking ugly. Fucking
I don't understand
look
why
at
this song.
She's disgusting. And then she smiles and he's like, well, she's a little bit prettier, but even that looks like a frown. Like
Yeah.
He sounds like a crazy person.
He's goes into this serial killer thing again, like the Lullaby killer, where he sings a lullaby and then he cuts a smile into their face like the Joker as part of his his stamp on his kill.
Yeah. yeah. That's his calling card.
And it's like, you'd look prettier if you smiled once in a while.
Yeah, and he just carves smiles into him.
Yeah.
Smile.
It's almost, I'm thinking like you'd be a great singer if you sang once in a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like saying someone would look prettier if they were prettier. Like,
Yeah,
obviously.
that's right. Yeah.
Is she a child of divorce? Has something happened?
I think
I'm confused.
she must
Something
be.
happened.
Well, before in the first one, she said that she
Her parents threw
they said-
parties.
that she grew up in the hills. So she grew up privileged. Then there's divorce. So dad's gone and bloody had it off with the secretary, kicked the mum out.
Yeah.
Doesn't want any part of this frowning daughter. And now she lives outside the city.
Okay.
Yeah. What I'm getting from this is it's just a classic Hollywood's heaps vapid.
I guess.
That's
a big word. Vapid. Look at
Vapid.
you bringing big words to this podcast.
$10 word.
Big word,
Three-
Bev.
Three whole
Big word,
syllables.
Bev.
Vapid.
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 Clap it out.
Sakata.
Suckata. Vapid. You idiot.
Hollywood.
So he sings his kill song again, the chorus, everything's gonna be alright, rockabye, rockabye, so on and so on. The verse 3 here. I told her I ain't so sure about this place. It's hard to play a gig in this town and keep a straight face. Seems like everybody's got a plan. It's kinda like Nashville with a tan.
All right, what does this mean? What do you guys think this means?
Is that on par with gonna go straight downtown? Oh, that hasn't come out yet. Never mind.
Never did.
Never came out. Well, he's just saying that everybody in Los Angeles is a fucking joker, and he's gonna have to kill them all.
Well, what does he
shit,
mean when he
Sherlock.
says like Nashville with a tan?
So
Well-
Nashville's the hub of songwriters and
Yeah.
very talented musicians.
What they consider to be true artists, where California is seen as a fickle mistress.
Yeah, and it's all actors and wannabe.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah, and it's obviously on the beach. It's always sunny, so they got tan. Nashville with a tan.
All right, okay.
All right, Daniel, does that explain it, mate?
Well, I did think it meant something else, but I'm not going to go into it for fear of coming across very offensive.
Oh no, that's
No,
what we're all
no,
about.
no,
Go on.
no. I will tell
Don't
you
worry, I can beep
guys
it out.
when we stop recording.
Ah,
That's lame.
He's
You're
that
fired.
is lame.
Once I
Um,
say it, you'll be
so
like,
he smashes
oh,
out a
no,
bunch-
it's right.
Oh, I have to edit that out. He smashes a bunch of choruses out, whole heap of them. I'll just give you the last bit.
I'll be alright.
So it just says, yeah, everything's going to be all right, rockabye, rockabye, everything's going to be all right, rockabye, 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 bye, 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 bye.
Mm.
And then it goes into InSync's bye, bye, bye.
Bye. Yeah. Bye, baby.
Baby, goodbye.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's all. That's the whole song.
Yeah.
Goes for like 5 minutes.
I just
Yeah.
don't understand the song. I hate this. I hate being,
Hey,
I hate being
mate,
like genuinely. I
you're
feel
on the wrong fucking podcast if you want to do songs you like.
No, yeah, good on ya. You just when
What?
He sounds like fucking
What?
snow.
Yeah.
Sounds like snow. Informer.
Like that
I-
song. Obviously, I don't know what's going on with that, but I don't care. But this, what are you saying, dude?
Nothing.
Yeah.
He's waiting to get to the chorus where
Yeah.
the bucks are.
Yeah, he wants to give you the money shot.
Fill in the gaps.
Yeah,
So do you say that this is a bit of a style of his to kind of like talk a lot?
it is. I listened to his album
Oh,
because I was curious.
But who
Um,
wants to listen to this?
Well, so based on this, I'm like, I wonder what he actually like. What's his style? Like, what does he do? He does this. This is what he does.
Like talk, like put all your
Talk-
energy
talk
into a
and sing.
chorus and like a fucking.
No, he sings
sick
a little bit
chorus.
sometimes in the verse, but he always does the talking as a section of a song. Like it's in there. It must
gross.
just be his.
But it would
thing.
be alright if he wasn't a massive, creepy-looking dude.
Yeah,
It's very strange.
Like,
mean,
who
from
is
a-
this appealing to? Who actually likes looking at this dude's
You
head
know what?
and
Actually,
hearing his voice?
speaking of Snow, who did Informer, it'd be better coming from his. Like if he sung it, it would have looked better.
Made less sense, but
Much less sense, especially if it was in patois. So this was written solely by Shawn Mullins, no other collaborator.
Gee, you
So-
wouldn't have thought so. There's so many great fucking words and stories in this song.
and
I'll tell you what, we have done bigger pieces of dog shit than this, and there have been at least 74 collaborators.
yeah, was it Cher Lloyd?
Cher Lloyd had 17,000 songwriters.
That's prime
Yeah.
can we
example.
shout out Cher Lloyd fan club friend?
Yeah.
Oh, she'll never listen ever again.
She was not
To
happy.
the
She
to
was
the
not happy.
crazy person that contacted us
No,
this week.
we were very rude to
Yeah.
Cher Lloyd,
To Cher Lloyd.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
so we should
Well,
apologize.
hey, I thought Zav gave it a 1.
Can we do another episode where we just hear really nice to her, put it out, and then just tag her in it?
Did we have some hate? Did we get some hate for that?
Yeah. Cher Lloyd official fan club. Not happy with us.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
They
Hey,
said
if you're listening,
Yeah, that's
fuck
what I
off. I
said.
don't give a shit.
no, they said they would. They said they would share our post if we did a nice one. If we did it again.
Yeah,
and did it
if we
nice.
weren't so rude.
Yeah.
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 So we'll
They
do
said-
another one.
We will
Why would I
share
want-
Lloyd
Why
your
would I want
post.
them to fucking share it? I want her to share it.
Yeah, I know. It's like, who are you?
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
off.
Yeah. I don't even think Cher Lloyd follows him.
Well, they're fans of her. She's not fans of them.
Share Lloyd
that's
fan
true.
club. Guess what? Fuck off.
Nice little bite.
Yeah, that's good. I like that. So he said that this song is about a girl who is feeling depressed, crying out for a life away from her upbringing, a life full of Hollywood days and movie star filled nights. That sounds
Oh,
fucking terrible, doesn't
I
it?
hate
Oh,
being
take me
stuck
away
around
from
with famous
this.
people.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking take me away
I
from
just
it.
want a normal life. Fuck off. No, you don't.
Yeah. I'll stick Sunny on ya. Yeah. It's funny because he used to beat Cher.
Wow, I'm so triggered by this, aren't I?
Yeah,
Oh, well.
yeah, big time.
You're
gotta be.
totally giving this a 1.
I know he's too fired up to not. Do you know what this album was called?
Um,
That Lullaby was on. It's a good name.
Soul's cool.
Soul's Core.
gross.
Soul score.
Yeah.
Soul Score?
Soul's Core. Soul Score.
I always do that. I try and put the two words together to see if they make something backwards or
Oh, yeah.
forwards. Or...
Yeah, good.
Soul
This is how
Score.
your mind works, Bevo.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. And it was his 4th full-length album.
Wow.
He released 10, up until like last year, released 10
Yee.
full-length studio albums.
You
So
since
did that,
Sean.
1990.
He was doing this like talking thing the whole time, or maybe is it by this point he's just like, I'm gonna put all my energy into a chorus, and then that is it.
Yeah.
I will talk the rest.
But why though?
So he basically got big on the college scene in America. So didn't really have any sort of commercial success at all until this song came out. But it did make me think that seeing it's off like his 4th full-length album, it's a slow burn to then just blow up and be huge, like everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
But then for it all just to go away is also like, he's like, like I was doing it for fucking ages without it anyway. Like,
Yeah.
let's go back to what I was doing.
Yeah.
Go back to my key Shawn Mullins bass.
Go back to following women.
Oh, back to murder for me.
Back to-
Like the old ball and chain.
Actually, I strapped someone up in that shed fucking a week ago.
yeah. I forgot all about them.
Yeah, I was a superstar.
Comes back in. She's like, I'm so thirsty. He's like, yeah, sorry, my song's on the radio. It's crazy.
I'm fucking.
Have you heard Rockabye?
You know that one I've been writing here for the last 2 days? It's like on the radio.
He kind of looks like a
people
really,
like
really,
it.
really ugly version of Brad Pitt.
Oh, I don't know.
Actually,
That's
no, I
giving
wouldn't
him
even.
too
I wouldn't
much.
even put him on his Brad. He's fucking ugly, as
He's not a good-looking man.
Nah.
Before
No,
Zav, you got to stop talking about these people personally because we
Oh,
can
No, but
I don't give a fuck.
he
Mate.
doesn't like how he looks. Like that's just
I don't
his
like
opinion.
the way he looks.
he can write a shit song,
Bev,
but he
you
can't
said-
change.
You said you'd bully Darren Hayes.
It's not about the way he looks. It's a juicy little voice.
The fact that he's scared on subways.
You know what, Ryan? You're not so sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows yourself, mate. I fucking, I don't know. I don't know.
It was produced by Peter Collins and mixed and engineered by Russ Fowler. Now, Russ Fowler has mixed and engineered songs for John Mayer, Stone Temple Pilots. He mixed the Battle of Los Angeles, the Rage Against the Machine album. He's also done a lot of work with The Offspring. Peter Collins is an English producer. He's produced the likes of Gary Moore, Bon Jovi, Rush, Air Supply, Alice Cooper, Suicidal Tendencies, Queensryche, and The Cardigans.
It's a good little list. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not bad, is it?
No.
Yeah. What are your thoughts production-wise on this track, Southern?
I'm a sucker for like acoustic guitar and drums and that sort of stuff. Like I like that sort of sound. I reckon the verses musically sound really cool. And then I reckon it kind of gets really shit in the chorus. Like I reckon that once everything kicks in, sort of just sounds really shit.
Yeah, you reckon?
Yeah, but I like the sound of the acoustic and the drums in the verse personally.
I think that acoustic guitar and the piano, just those piano parts that come in, like spot on.
Yeah.
And that break beat, the break
Yeah,
beat
you
that's
guys gave this
used
that
for
much
the
attention?
verses. Yeah, it's good. I also think that the bass player does every single little thing in this song to perfection.
Oh,
like
yeah.
the moderation,
yes,
it is.
yeah.
You could not be more perfect.
That
Yeah,
chord
when
wise, it's fantastic. And when it
Yeah.
goes to that cool chord, I think it's like an A7 or something like that, and the bass player just slides into it
Yes.
so
Yeah.
nicely.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That I definitely thought that. Like by the third or eighth time you hear the chorus or whatever it is, the
That bass player is fucking rocking out. by the
yeah,
end of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
definitely, man. It just
But
definitely
it's
saves it.
just like boom, 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 boom. You go, oh, okay, this is what we're doing, and then it's like he just fucking builds up until he's like rock hard. The female backup singers as well, she's like really faint in
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
I like that.
yeah.
That's
And
tight.
what I was talking about saying in the verse, like I like all that stuff, but then it's just let down by the fact that it feels like he's whispering in my ear. He's gonna like,
Yeah, it's right there, isn't it?
Hollywood Hills. She used to party with Bob Seger and Dennis Hopper. Like, God, if he could shut the fuck up, I'd enjoy
It's
this
sort of
song way more.
slurred as well. It sounds like he's sort of a bit drunk.
Yeah, don't
not heaps drunk, but he's like had 4 or 5 beers.
Yeah, and I bet that
Yeah.
he put effort into it. Like he did it, and it was
all
like,
of us
"Oh, no,
on the
let me do it
podcast.
again. Let me do it
Yeah.
again. Let me do it again."
Yeah.
Like, and he's just
Yeah.
talking, but he's sitting there going, oh, wait. Let me try that again.
And it's like
It's one of those.
heaps clear
Yeah.
when he says it. They hit record. It's like,
He's like, she grew up. Yeah, maybe this wasn't even him. It was his producer. He gets it and goes like, I want to try this talking thing. He's like, she grew up the Hollywood, the children of the stars, the Hollywood Hills, the boulevards. And they're like, whoa.
She
Slow.
grew up
No.
And he's like, all right, I'll try it
Hollywood
again.
Hills.
Her parents threw big parties.
Parties.
Everyone was there.
everyone was
I
there.
hung out with folks
Hopper.
like Dennis Hopper and Bob Seger. Sonny and Cher as well.
like David Attenborough and the Queen. No, let's try someone a bit more down to earth.
And the producer just gets on
Bob
and goes,
Seger?
Don't you
Okay.
think?
uh,
Oh no, we fucked up there, didn't we?
the producer just gets on and goes, "Can you chill the fuck out?
Just
Settle."
relax.
Yes, this is an acoustic
He's like,
song. You know that,
"Okay,
right?
I'll settle. And then he
He's
settles too much. He's like,
It's like, I'm just trying shit. I've been at this for 10 years. I'm trying something. Like, well, try something else.
Hey, have this 6-pack. Now I'm going to put it in a beer bong and we're going to go back in there and you're going to just fucking, look, get real sleepy, all right? Get real sleepy. And then I'm going to put the heat right up in the room and, let's just have a crack. Have a crack.
I just think that the mix is too. It's like using the stereo field too much. Like,
Oh,
there's
yeah,
too
it's a
fucking
lot of
much going on.
stereo.
Dude,
But like when you hear like something from the '60s or whatever they split it out from mono to stereo to make it, some reissue, some shit or something. I don't know. And they put the drums on the left and all the guitars on the right, and then you take one ear out and you lost half the mix. That's what happens with this song. I
yeah.
fucking hate when that happens.
It does.
Yeah, dude, it's the acoustic
Beatles
guitar
style.
is in the left ear. That's
the whole
it.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that.
There is this really cool sound. It's once you hear it, the line, the bar in Fairfax line, there's this feedback, but it's like on a wah pedal or something, and it only happens to one time in the song, and it's just like
On
this.
Fairfax.
It just disappears.
Oh, that's
It's the
the
only
old,
time it happens.
Fairfax feedback.
Yeah, Fairfax feedback.
FFF. Hey.
The old Mullins Fairfax feedback. Yeah.
Oh, you know what else I noticed? In the chorus, get the actual line. He's like, "Everything's gonna be all right, rockabye." Well, I think it's on all right. There is 100% a sour note in the harmony.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's like
every time or just the
yes,
first one?
like I'm pretty sure, like every single time, like it's just real faint. It's like he's going like everything's gonna be, and you're like, all right, like I swear, every time I'm like, that is gross, and it made me think like, could I just be hearing it wrong? But I also thought, no, I reckon it's possible that like it was just a bit off, and it kind of got through, and they didn't notice it.
I wish we could pull this up while we're listening, while we're talking about it. But
Yeah, I know.
Anyway, next time.
There's a video for it, I believe. Did you watch it, Bevo?
I always do.
Oh, fucking tell me about it then, cunt.
Rude. What did I ever do to you? Right. Mr. Southern, are you present?
Yeah, well, look
dude,
at the
that's
screen.
the funniest thing Tim's ever said.
Good to have you back.
Oh, good.
But if you wouldn't mind hitting it.
Here's the. Yep, no problem.
Oh, there it is, the fucking catchphrase.
Well, it's been a little interrupted, but it was there. Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Would you
You
mind
can't-
not talking over the sting, please?
Here we go. Now, here's the video facts from A to Z, and they're coming at you straight from Ryan B. It's a terrible song, and I know you agree.
It's the music video summary.
All right. Here we go. This is the video for Lullaby by Shawn Mendes. A young woman sees Shawn Mullins is the house.
You said Shawn Mendes.
Yeah, no.
All right. He's embracing it.
He's doing it because he's funny.
Good on you.
You can't see the face I make because I'm a corgi right now. A young woman sees Shawn Mullins is the house band at a bar she chose to attend, and as such decides to fuck herself up on drink and drugs to cope. A disastrous hookup at the local swimming pool turns out to be the main culprit for her self-destruction. Classic bait and switch.
Are they the house band? Are they playing at the same place?
Yeah.
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 Because he keeps looking at
Okay.
her and she's looking at him and
Yeah.
getting
And
all
that's, he
blurry.
even says
and-
it. Like, literally says it in the verse.
Yeah,
That
he's
he
like,
Yeah,
can
but-
see her from the stage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but hang on. They're playing in a small little bar, the band, but
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
the lights for the band are just like plain stage lights. But then the lights in the middle of the club are like it's like a fucking doof. like it's going off.
Well, Shawn
It's really
Mullins
badly
puts on a fucking show.
Yeah, the
That's what
lights.
Shawn
Shawn Mullins
Mullins
put on a
does.
fucking bit of a light show, doesn't
At a
he?
Shawn Mullins
he's
show,
kind
the
of
lights
out.
face the audience.
Yeah.
Not him.
It's the
Don't
distraction.
look at me. Yeah.
You're the show.
He's got some. I need to check my dates on this, but I think he has coined the style that we most know in the Wheatus film clips that we see with the dude with the blue glasses and the
Oh, the
acoustic guitar.
tints, yeah, the
right,
transition
yeah.
lenses or whatever.
Yeah. Anastasia did it as well,
Yeah.
I believe.
He does look a bit like the
yeah.
Wheatus guy, doesn't he? In this,
He
one?
looks heaps Wheatusy.
yeah,
Um,
little Wheatusy.
Bit of a fucking weedus about him.
It was directed by Roger Pistole, who hadn't done any video clips and hasn't
Yeah,
since.
never would again.
But mostly makes bad horror movies. Yeah. Yeah, like B grade, C grade, D grade horror films.
I
But he
bet.
directed this.
I bet Shawn Mullins stars in him.
Well, it was probably based on his real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I think it does kind of
Um,
imply that wherever they go, he's there playing acoustic guitar as well, which is a bit like
yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, it's very stalky. There is something like I'm instantly frightened by his menacing glare. Like he's a frightening looking man.
Oh yeah. Right at the start.
Right
You
at the start.
Play from the
yeah.
start. It's like
Yeah.
4 seconds in.
Yeah, and it's
Girls
frightening.
driving the car. Then he's just in the street.
Yeah.
He's in the street by himself and he's staring. Like that is a
Like
horror
Michael
movie.
Myers.
Yeah, that's a horror movie cover right there.
I don't know
Yeah.
if he's like trying to be creepy or not. It's
I
just
think
no
it's just
one
he's got a
fucking
creepy
tell
face.
the guy, dude, you look a bit scary. Just maybe fucking lighten up a bit.
I think that's what they gave him
Did
the
no
glasses.
one fucking say that to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, they went.
Well,
Well, they put these on.
Yeah, the cameraman probably was fearing for his life. It's just like he's like, all right, let's kick this off. Shawn Mullins is a nice guy. He's like, all right, are we ready to do this? Yeah, we're ready, Shawn. Action. And he just stares at the camera and everyone's like, holy fuck.
You just see a puddle start to come out in front of the camera. The guy's pissed himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, how was that? Was that all right? The camera guy's like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, next
Yeah,
scene.
yeah. Can we go where there's more people?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so.
He is so
oh.
creepy, man. He
I
is-
don't
like-
understand.
And it's, you know what? It's a double whammy creepy because it's like if he was just a normal looking rock star, like any other rock star, it'd be fine. But the fact that he looks like this and his voice is what it is, it's like it's a double whammy. It's like
I don't even like the way he plays guitar. I just think he looks like a fucking moron. Fuck this guy. I hope he fucking messages us. I want to have a go.
I was trying to figure out who the chick was. Like, I'm like, that chick looks familiar. Like
she does,
the
doesn't she?
main chick, and I figured out who it is.
Mm.
It's John Travolta's daughter in Face Off.
Okay,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
haven't seen Face Off.
oh,
What?
Her face is still on, dude.
what?
I'm not a big movie
Okay.
guy.
Oh, really?
Oh, it's-
Oh, but he's
Face Off.
obsessed with Star Wars.
But I'm sorry, when someone said, okay, someone made a movie and it's Nicolas Cage and it's John Travolta, and they take each other's faces off and swap them.
Oh yeah,
And now the
Freaky
good guys,
Friday.
and
yeah.
now the good guy's the bad guy, and the bad guy's the good guy.
I've seen Freaky Friday. I know the plot. We've
But
seen-
Nicolas Cage, but in Freaky Friday, Nicolas Cage doesn't put on John Travolta's
Yeah.
face and then fuck John Travolta's wife.
Nicolas Cage has to win the
Yeah, but
band
they're
comp,
not in
even though he's
Freaky
a
Friday.
31-year-old businesswoman. I've seen it. We know what's going on.
I think it's a good video though. This
Face
video.
Off.
Oh, that as well.
You think
Face
this
Off.
music
Film
video
clip.
is good?
Isn't it like face
I think this
forward
film
slash
clip
off?
is of
You are a
It's-
fucking broken human being.
no, I think it's like high quality.
Oh, right,
And
yeah.
That's good, is it?
I do like the way they
I
sort
think
of stretch
it's
and
been
distort.
done.
and-
I think it's been done well.
Yeah, it's been done well. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
let's just recap.
But
When I
how
was-
shit some videos are at this time.
Who funded this?
What I'm
And
talking
why?
Dad wants to follow the money. He's so upset.
None of this makes
He's
sense
so
to me.
upset.
I'm really annoyed. I'm
What's
tired.
what's
This
with the
is
pool
bullshit.
bit? What's going on there?
Oh, I think she drowns herself at the end.
It would make sense.
I feel like this is a flashback though, which is why she's out drinking because she's upset.
Like these shots,
Oh, I
right?
don't
Going
know.
back to what I was talking about before, when he's just looking, standing in the street looking like a fucking weird creep. Right? It's not a bad shot. It's everything about it is fine,
Well lit.
except this
His face.
fucking
I'm,
disturbing
I'm not,
face.
mate. I'm not disagreeing with you at all. I'm so agreeing
Who
to
funded
this whole idea. This guy, his
Bloody
career.
Sony
why
music, probably.
Yeah. Sony stinks of Sony.
Do you know what? Or do you reckon maybe someone got this over the line by just going like, "Listen to this," and they just put it on straight to the chorus, like, and they hear it go, "Oh my god,
Oh, that is a hit.
don't need to hear any more than that. Sign him up."
Wrap it up.
I want this on the radio this afternoon.
You know that new sound you've been looking for? Well, just wait a second and listen to this.
This is the voice. This is what happens with the voice. They hear the guy's voice. They don't see his face, and then they turn around and they go, "Whoa, shit!"
Oh, yeah.
Put him in
yeah.
a dark
Does
street. And then it
Does this chair spin back around? That would make a better show. A better show would be if they could get their chair to spin back around once
Yeah,
they've
once
seen
they've
them.
seen them and gone,
Full-
"Fuck
Yeah.
no."
No, full 360 back to where
Oh,
they started.
360, it doesn't even stop. Doesn't even stop.
And then they
Just
can
get a
call that
quick
show.
glance.
Let's make a show and just call it The Look. The Image.
The glance.
And they start the judges start by staring at them, and if they think they're ugly, they hit the button that spins around and shows them their back.
And then it can be a thing of like before they've even heard the voice, they've already turned around, and then the funny thing will be if the person's a really good singer, they can be like, "Ah, damn it!"
No, but they still know they made the right decision because they're not
Yeah,
attractive.
True.
Yeah.
Or they're always spinning for the whole song and they have to pick the right bits to impress them when they're looking.
It's like the clown game at a friggin' fair. Did anyone get any YouTube clips? Fucking comments?
I didn't have anything specific, but a lot of the comments are paragraphs. I've never seen so many long comments on a YouTube video.
Yeah, people got right into it. I've got one real short one, which is from Batterby 6 months ago, and it's just, why isn't this song called Rockabye?
Yeah. I totally
I was
agree.
annoyed. I was annoyed that it's called Lullaby, but he doesn't like.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
Like, if you're saying rockabye, call it that for one. But
Rockabye,
secondly,
yeah.
why are you saying rockabye? Like, because doesn't he say in the lyrics, "I sing her a lullaby,"
Yeah.
and he's like, "Yeah, I sing her a lullaby, rockabye, rockabye." It's like, well, you should.
You know what that stinks of? Suits.
Mm.
Fucking record executive Suits, where he was singing Lullaby the whole time. They're like,
Lullaby shows up
you know what
better
the
in Google.
kids... You know what? Yeah, you know what the kids are into these days? Rock.
Oh, you know what it reminds me of? What's that? What's that fucking dumb song we did? Was it Ashanti? Ashala? What's the name? The
M. Night Shyamalan.
no, the guitar goddess.
Oh, Orianthe.
That's it. Yeah, Aranthe. That's it.
Yeah. Or Ori, as Red calls her.
Yeah, and they did
Yeah.
that. They did her film clip, and they were like, you know what the kids love now? Guitar heroes. So let's do the
Yeah.
film clip with a guitar just
Yeah.
poking out of the lens everywhere you see,
Yeah.
poking, and like that. Someone just made her do that. She's like, yeah, whatever. But it's like it comes across really strange. Like someone disconnected made
Yeah.
that happen. Like that seems to be the rockabye.
That's like this. Yeah, it's like it was Lullaby, and it's like
Yeah,
no.
yeah. I did find
I
a
think
YouTube
Rockabye
comment.
would
I
be
just want to read out real quick from Kevin Kelly 2 days ago. This is a bit of a this is a guy really standing up for Shawn, I think here. Shawn was a late 1990s hero. Let's keep his Vivo going for him. He spent a lot of time in dive bars building his career, so give him a like. It may make him $1. I really like all of Shawn's stuffle. It may make him $1.
Wow.
That's good. I had one other one, which is from S-Dog. He said, I felt the radio stations should have played more rockabye on the radio back in 98.
What?
I got a fever, and the only prescription is more rockabye.
God.
Yeah, look, that's funny because the song's not called Rockabye, so you're not going to hear any of that because there
No,
are no
that's
songs
why.
called Rockabye.
That's
I've got
right.
one that
God.
says, you can't get music like this these days. Whether you like it or not, you've got to admit that the 90s had some of the greatest songs of the era. Yeah, this wasn't one of them.
What about this one? Shawn Mullins won a Grammy for this song 20 years ago. How can anyone say he's a one-hit wonder? Because he won a Grammy for this song 20 years ago.
Yeah, he didn't win a Grammy for one of his other songs. That's exactly it. All right, a little bit of legacy. The song has become Mullins' most successful song to date, reaching number 1 on the US Billboard Adult Top 40, number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100, and number 9 on the Billboard Modern Rock tracks. It also had success abroad, reaching number 9 in the UK, number 5 in Australia, and number 2 in Canada. The song has appeared on 32 different releases, including the original album Soulcore, greatest hits albums, 1990s compilations, and acoustic compilations. It's a song.
He's milking that.
32 different releases.
That's gross, man.
He also had another song, which I'm trying to remember what it was, but it became like the unofficial theme to the Sydney 2000 Olympics.
Yuck.
Yeah. And was like it was his only other song that when I was listening to it, I'm like, oh, I remember that. And it's like the last song on Soulcore. And it's like it got chucked on there at the end. But they used it on every ad. Like,
What's it called?
I can't remember. It's the last song on Soulcore.
And it was for the
You
Olympics.
look up that album. No, it wasn't for the Olympics, but
Are you saying
during
Soul
everything
Core or Soul Score?
the
I was
they
saying
used
Soul
it on
Score.
every ad. I was saying Boo Earns. They used it on every ad, like during the Olympics. Like it was just this song that was fucking.
Oh wait, I think I remember
used
it. It was
by
like
every ad.
Sydney
Shimmer. Is it Shimmer?
Olympics
Shimmer.
2000 Australia
Kathy
Kathy
lived amongst the stars.
Freeman.
gold
Um,
medal.
I'm gonna play it real quick. So tell me if this comes through your
Yeah,
ears or
Shimmer.
anything. But
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It's- can you guys hear that?
No.
Yeah, dude, sounds really good. Keep going.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
It actually sounds better than his.
Sounds
Should we
better
play-
than this song.
Should we play the net worth game here?
Yeah. Hope it's
All
$5.
What is Sean? What is Shawn Mullins' net worth in 2020? What's your guess, Bevo?
I'm always really shit at this. So 2 mil. That's
All right.
ambitious, isn't it?
Zav,
Hang on, give me a sec. I'm just gonna calculate.
don't
it.
Google it.
I'm gonna do Zav does the math. I'm gonna calculate it through
Zav does the Google search.
per million views. He gets $1, so $8.
Okay.
$8.
$8 net worth. Southern.
I'm gonna go 3 mil. I was actually gonna say 2, but yeah, Bev took it, so I'll go 3.
Okay. Shawn Mullins' net worth in 2020 is $3 million
Oh,
US
my God.
dollars.
Bullshit.
It is.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
I got that one by default because I was definitely going
Yeah.
to say 2, but you know,
Yeah. There you go. So $3 million he's worth. Not bad.
Wow.
One song.
yeah. Well, it's not
32.
even a song. It's a chorus,
No, it is.
and he hasn't got the melody yet.
If you were a Shawn Mullins maniac, as they call him, you'd have to
Yeah.
collect all 32 versions of
Well, you would,
Lullaby.
wouldn't you?
So
Yeah.
that's where all his money's at.
Well, the thing is, like, it's not like you don't hear this song on the radio anymore. I don't think it's one of those songs that gets played
Good.
all the time. All right, let's rate this shit.
Motherfuckers, this is it. Now it's time to rate this shit.
I know
All
who's going
right,
last.
Okay, so how many rockabys out of 10? 10 being that you rocked it so hard that you've murdered everyone.
It is dead now.
yeah. And 0 being that you only rocked it enough until it said bye.
And then it
Bye.
died anyway because it was saying bye because it was
Still
dying.
dead. Still dead. Yeah. It died.
At least he got to say goodbye.
Might take this opportunity to say, please never shake a baby.
Yeah.
Unless
You can shake. Yeah, not a baby. You shake anything else. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dogs, cats, fucking whatever you want. What do you
baby
give
dogs,
this
baby
out of
cats.
10?
Pretty sure you could shake
Bevo?
Shawn Mendes' net worth in a fucking plastic bag.
well, we don't know his net worth.
I don't
In
know.
a-
Shawn Mendes.
in a little
is
Starbucks
that
Oh,
cup.
wait, what's his name? Mullins. See, I've already forgotten. Fuck the guy. I don't care.
Fuck, they got who? Mendes or Mullins?
Mullins. Mendes, all right. Shawn Mendes, if you're listening to this, which you're not, you're all right.
Bevo,
Mm.
what do you give it out of 10?
This is a tricky one because the chorus is like on its own a 1, but the rest of it's not great.
You're wrong.
And also, I take great pleasure in pissing Zav off on this one. So
I know you do.
Say 2.5.
Far out.
Oh, mate. Now you're just you're just really doing me, aren't you?
Now
The
you
bass
just-
line of the chorus, it's like,
Yeah.
mwah.
It's a fucking
Yeah.
bass line.
Yeah.
Yeah, where's your
Anyone
bass
would
line?
have come into the studio that day and been like, "Yeah, that's the song, right? This is the bass line." It's
Southern. What do you give it, mate?
I think the chorus is not A1. I think it's kind of all right that he goes, everything. I think that's like sort of cool, right? But it's brought down so much by everything else about the song. So I'm not going to award him any points for that. He's starting on 10, and I'm going to give him points for every line in the song that he sings. So I'm going to give him points for the first line. Everything's going to be all right. I'm going to give him points for the second line. Rockabye. That is it. In any other situation, it'd be taking you like, oh, well, they sing a lot. This is a song. No, he sings 2 lines and repeats those lines. He gets an 8.
Okay. I like the maths
Good day,
behind it,
sir.
though. You can't argue
yeah,
with
bit of
that.
Zav about that one.
There was a
Give you an
bit.
8.
Zav,
Good day, sir. But,
Zav.
but I said good day, sir.
I said good
Sav.
8, sir.
Good day.
What do you give this out of 10, Zav?
What do I give it out of 10? It's a really good question, actually. Yeah, thanks for asking, Jim. So I don't think that it's okay for someone to sing a lullaby to a grown adult, ever, in any circumstance, not even for a joke.
Be a shitty joke.
I don't think it's okay to mutter creepily into a microphone in any circumstance. I don't think it's okay to be like he is in any circumstance. And I don't think this song makes any sense. And I think it's a product of people are just brainwashed into thinking it's a good song because it's been so, I don't know why or how it got to someone's desk in the first place. I think it's so unbelievably a 10 that it's almost Dance Monkey range. Like it's so bad. And I think he is just so fucking.
Dan, can you
confusing
please
as
give us a
human
bit
being.
of Lullaby by Tones and I?
But everything'll be all right. Rockabye. Oh, rockabye. Ooh, ah.
That was me banging my fucking head against the fucking wall. Don't ever do that again.
So you give it a 9?
You give it a 10, mate? 10.
Okay.
Just a 10.
Just a 10. You wish you could give it more.
You know, joke's on you for thinking it was going to be a 1. You fucking
Oh, I was predicting it.
double
I thought,
bluffed you. I double bluffed you.
I'm like, he's getting in to throw us right off the scent. Being like, oh, fuck him. I hope his net worth $5. Fucking, all this stuff. And you'd be like, oh, I love it. It's a 1. Got yours.
And the surprise is, Shawn Mullins is my cousin.
And he's here on the podcast.
Yeah.
He's one of the 4 corgis you see today.
Jibs.
I give it a 1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing. Everything about it is good. There's
Can you
not
tell me
anything
why?
bad about it.
Just
Yeah.
seriously, I just want to know.
I like the talking part,
Why?
the singing part, the music, and the
Why,
video.
What about them talking
Why
makes you feel
anything?
okay?
It's
Weird question.
I think it's got good vibes. I like the vibes that it gives
How
off.
has it got good vibes? It's about a girl who's depressed.
Yeah, and she's gonna die,
Yeah, it's
and
gonna
then
be
everything's
alright,
gonna be
mate.
all right.
It's gonna be all right. You're like, yeah, you think it's bad. You're like, oh, she's depressed. You're like, that's bad. He's like, but everything's gonna be all right. Oh, well, that's good.
I just feel like
That's
there could have been
good.
other ways. I feel like there could have been a different way to go about this.
You know what? If anything, I wish he'd spoken the chorus as well.
Oh,
Yeah, I actually
no.
think that he should have fucking committed to the whole thing, or just not done it.
If I was at his show,
Everything is gonna be all right.
Rockabye. Yeah, if I
Rockabye.
went and saw a show, I would heckle him just by going, sing.
Get to the bit.
I would love to do that so much. Halfway through his verse.
Especially because it'd be in such a small venue, he would be able to hear you very clearly say it.
Yeah, can't you sing?
Just
How about
quickly,
sing
by the
this
way,
time?
guys, speaking of seeing him live, this is a new segment I'm bringing in. If you were Shawn Mullins and you were performing live,
Mm.
where in your 16 song set list would you put Rockabye? Lullaby. Sorry.
Well, I put it.
Nah, you know what, Ryan? The fact that you just call it Rockabye says to me that your vote is not legit.
You called him Shawn Mendes.
I don't even know who it is.
Me?
Stuck with-
I did.
Yeah.
Of course I did. I don't give a fuck about the guy.
It took
I would.
Oh, yeah.
points
So,
away
yeah,
because it
no, that makes
tickles me
sense.
to think about that singing program where the people turn around.
Yeah, that is good. Do you know what I would do? The classic one-hit wonder move.
Mm.
Open with it, finish with it.
Yeah, I was about to
You know, I
say.
saw Wheatus once, and they opened and finished with Teenage Dirtbag.
Oh, I've seen multiple bands do it before that have one hit.
So you're going to open and finish with it. What would you do, Dan Southern?
That's what I do.
I'd play it. I'd open and close with it, and I'd also do it for every song in the set.
16.
Just
No,
16
I would
times.
use the chorus as an interlude. Like I would run between songs by just constantly dropping that chorus in between other songs.
Would you not extend the talking to the
Keep the
entire
interest.
45-minute set?
That, you know, and that's another thing that made me like irritated is like I guarantee when he plays this live, he does like the whole like he'll start the song and everyone's like, holy shit, it's this song, and he like keeps it going for ages and talks to the crowd as he's doing it. He'd be like, all right, you know what time it is, and then keeps playing for ages. He'd be like, all right, why don't you grab someone you love, and then keeps
There's you in
playing.
the audience going, sing!
Yeah, sing. And he's like, let's kick this off. She lives in Hollywood, in the hills. She's friends with Bob Saget. She's got.
Fucks all the words
Yeah.
up.
All right, Zav, where would you put this song in your 16 songs?
Okay, if I was Shawn Mullins, I would consider, before playing the gig, I would consider maybe a short course in business management or maybe even IT. I'd give up music. I'd fucking wouldn't even consider even trying to sell a single ticket because no one's going to go. But
Got
yeah,
10
look,
albums,
I'll
mate.
probably
You've got
fucking
10
end up,
studio
end up
albums.
playing it
According-
last.
According
I'd play it last because actually, no, I play it first because that would put everyone to sleep,
Yeah.
and I'd be all right with that.
And then you
Get
can
out of there.
leave.
Get out of there.
Just get out.
well,
Mm.
Oh,
according,
everyone's asleep now.
according
Good, I'll
to-
speak off.
according to Shawn Mullins' 2008 album Live at the Variety Playhouse, he plays
Oh,
Lullaby
good.
15th out of 16 songs.
Oh God.
What does he use as his encore?
Closes
Probably
the set with a cover of
Lullaby.
House of the Rising Sun, which goes for 6.5 minutes.
Gross.
Oh, shit.
Fuck.
Again, further fucking implementing my point that he's a fuckhead.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
make sure you subscribe and follow us all the social medias wherever you get your podcasts, and get on the Australian Podcast Awards website. I'll put a link in the show notes where you can vote for 1001 Songs That Make You Want to Die to win the Listener's Choice Award. It'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
Everyone's favourite
Yeah.
Aussie podcast
we-
besides this one. Bunnings
I don't-
Snagcast.
no, there's a bunch of those Mamma Mia like fucking ones they just talk about their vaginas.
Yeah, married couples that talk about their sex lives.
Imagine
Yeah.
you're looking up some ABBA podcasts and you find Mamma Mia, which is about vaginas.
Yeah. I was like,
So-
oh, what tampon are you using this week, Cheryl? Oh, I used a real fat one.
All right, let's get out of here.
Oh shit, that's bad. Oh, I don't feel as bad about every bad thing I just said about Shawn Mullins in this fucking podcast now because you just won. Oh shit!
He's a
Oh,
real fat one.